Hey, welcome to another great episode here at the Pastor's Pantry Cooking School. I'm your host, Chef Sam Peters. On the other side of the camera, and our sous chef is Joyce. Say hi.
Hi.
There she is. And we're glad to have you with us. We got a great Italian class we're going to prepare for you today and a great main meal. But before I get into that, let me share with you the gospel of good taste, the two things that we're most passionate about. The first is that we believe everything's about stewardship, that every good and perfect gift is given to us by God. James 1:17 tells us that. And food is a gift. And so we want to teach you some things about food that will help make every dining experience great. We'll be sharing with you some recipes that you can use at your house, and you'll be able to find those out on our website, powderfamsauces.com. The second thing we're most passionate about is we believe God created us to be in community with one another. We believe that because Jesus believed that. He was constantly building relationships with people across the dining room table. Food is a great metaphor for community, and I don't think anything brings people together better than great food. So what we're hoping is that what we're going to show you today is going to help you gather your family around the dinner table, so it will once again be a sacred place and a sacred time. Well, as I said, we're doing Italian today, if you couldn't tell by my Italian apron, and we're going to be doing a great main course for you today. Chicken Cacciatore is what we're going to be making for you. So we've got some deboned chicken thighs down here. Let me get into all of the ingredients of this. There's quite a few, so let me read those off to you. For the chicken cacciatore, you're going to need 12 chicken thighs, 4 teaspoons of salt plus a little bit more to taste, 2 teaspoons of freshly ground black pepper and a little bit more to taste, a cup of all-purpose flour for dredging, 6 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 large bell peppers chopped, 2 onions chopped, 3 garlic cloves finely chopped, 1.5 cups of dry white wine, 2 28-ounce cans of diced tomatoes with their juice, 1.5 cups of chicken broth, 6 tablespoons of drained capers, 3 teaspoons of dried or fresh oregano, and a half cup of coarsely chopped fresh parsley. Well, the first thing we want to do is we want to season up our chicken, which is some salt and pepper. So I'll just hit these. We're just putting a little bit of kosher salt on here. We're going to do both sides. I'm just going to turn all of these over so I can get the other side. Rotate them across the platter. Takes a little while to make this, but it's worth it. It is so delicious. Layers and layers of flavor. And again, we went ahead and deboned these thighs ourselves, so we like them that way. So again, a little bit more salt. Try to salt them as evenly as you can. And a little bit more black pepper. Put more salt on them. Those pieces will be a little extra salty. All right, so a little salt and pepper on there. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to saute these over a hot flame in a cast iron skillet. So we're going to get that all set up for you. All right, we've got a little bit of olive oil going on in our cast iron skillet. Going to get that nice and hot. And I've also got a tray of all-purpose flour here to dredge our chicken in. So I'm just going to dredge those in, shake off the excess. We're going to start off with the skin side down. We're going to do these in a couple of batches. Just dredge it a little bit in the flour, shake off the excess. Already starting to get some good sizzle going on there. I don't know if we've done chicken cacciatore for a while, have we?
I don't think so.
It's a big, good tasting class here. This is Italian comfort food. This is the kind of stuff you want to come home to at the end of the day. All right, so we've got 6 of our chicken thighs in here. We're going to fry those up for about 5 minutes on a side, get them nice and brown, and then we'll turn them over and cook up the other side. All right, our chicken thighs have browned up on one side. We turned them over, cooked for about another 5 minutes here in a hot cast iron skillet. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull these off and set these aside for now. I love that crispy skin on chicken thighs. It's pretty awesome. And then we're going to saute our onions and peppers in the same skillet. Okay, so we've got all these great bits in here. So I'm going to go ahead and add our onion and our peppers. Get everybody in there. And we're just going to saute those around. So we just want to continue to saute and stir our vegetables. To this, we're going to add some garlic. I have 3 large cloves of garlic. I'm going to get the paper off of there. Just pop them a little bit with the edge of your knife. Be sure you get the paper off that way. And then we just want to put a little mince on it. Don't want that root in. One more. Starting to smell good in here. All the onions and garlic are going in. Just continue to stir this around. It's going to take about 3 or 4 minutes to saute this just until our vegetables get tender. We're just going to go ahead and season this with some salt and some pepper. And then we're going to add to this our dry white wine. We want to keep this at a simmer and reduce this till it's reduced by about half. That'll take us 3 or 4 minutes. So our wine is reduced by about half. Now we're going to add in our 2 cans of tomatoes with the juice. Woo, it's full. All right, we went ahead and divided that up across 2 different skillets so that I could get everything in one pan. And we're continuing to reduce all of this down. Now to this, we're going to add some fresh oregano. It's going to make some great flavor. I mean, you got to have oregano with Italian cooking, right? We're going to add in some capers. Capers are just a small bud from a shrub in the Mediterranean. We're going to add in a little bit of stock. Looks like I have some vegetables trying to escape. We don't want that to happen. And then we want to continue to cook this down just a little bit. I'm getting ready to add our chicken back into this because we didn't cook that chicken all the way through. We just browned it up on the outside. Add our chicken back in. This is already starting to look good, Joyce.
It's great. It's definitely a comfort food.
Absolutely. All right, we've got 6 of our chicken breasts back in there. Now what we want to do is we want to turn this down to a simmer and just kind of cook it on medium-low heat for about 20 to 30 minutes until this chicken gets completely done. which is 165 degrees internal is what we're looking for there, okay? So we'll show you what that looks like when we get down on the other side. So our chicken cacciatore has finished. I'm just going to bring it back, show you what it looks like. Kind of get a little bit more heat on it there for a second. With the chicken, again, nice and brown on top. Took about 30 minutes to cook. It's super tender. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put that on the plate. I think I need a little spoonful of sauce on there. Ooh, yeah. Move that out of our way. And let's put some more thyme on top of that gnocchi there. That's what's inside it. All right. Okay, let's give this all a taste. We'll start out with that chicken is unbelievably tender. Braised in that cacciatore sauce. Mind-blowing. That sauce is rich, nice and tomatoey. That chicken has absorbed all those great flavors. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and give a little bite here to our gnocchi. Oh, wonderful. Potatoey, soft goodness, a little crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, hot all the way through. And then that pesto sauce, man, that's just the bomb. That's incredible. Listen, we want you all to try to make this. It's fantastic. You're going to love it. When you do, you've got to get recipes on our website, patterfamsauces.com. And then we want you to post it out on our Facebook page, okay, and so we can brag on you. Go out and check out our YouTube channel as well, The Pastor's Pantry Sam Peters, and subscribe to it. We'd love to have you follow us. Hey, listen, go out. Blessed cooking to you.